1 done. Room number 2 done. Room number 3, Mr. Prosecutor, you all people are prosecutor. What is your sufficient important objective? In order to vote, you are making a law which is against our Canadian Constitution, man. You are bound by the Canadian Constitution. She has a freedom of religion. In her religion allow her in order to vote, or she has to covering her face in a public area in all the time. So why are you making a law? What is your sufficient important objective? Tell me. Issue, rule, application. Application, you have to rule apply into the application. Examiner gonna give you marks. Sir, what is your sufficient important objective? Why you making a law which is against our Canadian Constitution? Why covering a face in order to vote?
Because it is important to make.
So because the identity will not be established. Because the identity will not be established without uncovering the face.
Manu Jandal bhai, aapne, did you attend my class before, right?
Yes, sir, but
but do not answer, please, because if you already attend my class, is lot of people would be like, do not answer. If you please,
I will take care.
Yeah, because let them think. Let them think. If they will not gonna think, how they gonna pass the exam? What is your sufficient important objective? Sufficient important. Huh?
To allow the people to vote.
No, absolutely there is no sufficient. What is your sufficient important objective? In order to vote, you have to uncover a face. Why not covering a face? Then she can vote. Why not? She has a freedom of religion. She has a freedom of section 15. There was a serious violation by the federal government. Federal government cannot make any law which is against our Canadian Constitution. What is Canadian Constitution? Rule number 2. A serious violation. So you have to prove, man, you are a prosecutor. I am a judge. So what is your sufficient important objective?
She has to prove ID that if you're giving her ID that that's the same person.
Yeah, otherwise she can bring 4 different IDs and
now I'm a prosecutor. I'm a prosecutor. Sir, we made a law sufficient important objective in order to vote, because prevent the society from the illegal vote. To prevent the society from the illegal vote, being a prosecutor. Sufficient important objective in order to vote, you have to uncover your face, because to prevent the society from the illegal vote, face has to be visible. That's why we are limiting your Charter of Rights, Muslim lady. Very good. Very good. Sufficient. Mr. Crown, wonderful job. Then rational connection between the objective and the discrimination. What's that mean? Tell me, what is the meaning of rational connection between the objective and discrimination? Who is being discriminated? Muslim ladies being discriminated. What is your sufficient important objective? Oh, okay. What is the rational connection between the objective and the discrimination? Is any connection?
Yeah.
If there is connection, then law would be safe. If there is no connection, law would not be safe. I'll give you one example of connection. I would give you one example of connection. Very good example. There should be some connectivity. Connectivity. I'll give you one example. Couple of years ago, computer guys, are you bored or you are learning something?
So we're learning.
We're learning a lot.
Sir, very interactive session.
Thank you very much. I'll give you rational connection between the objective and the discrimination. I'll give you one example. I used to drive a big truck, 16-wheeler. I used to drive a big truck, 16-wheeler. In the middle of almost 6 o'clock evening, 6 o'clock evening, I was about to take this truck into the highway. So I realized, oh, light is not working. Headlight was fused. It was not working. I called to my owner of the company, very small company. It's a real case. It's a real facts regarding me. I told him, you know what, his name was Mr. John. Mr. John, his name was real Mr. John. Mr. John, you know what, light is not working. Can you please arrange some mechanic to fix the truck light? You know what he said? Mr. Aamer, he was kind of racist guy. Exact word. What kind of you Indian people? Because there was some serious issue. We made union into the company. He was so upset. He called me like this. You know what? Indian people, he knew I'm becoming a lawyer. He said, Mr. Aamer, What kind of people you are? You are becoming a lawyer. You don't even know how to fix a truck light. How to fix a truck light? Hey, Mr. John, illiterate person, sorry to say, you are telling me I am becoming a lawyer and I don't know how to fix a truck light. If same question I'm going to ask before Chief Justice Supreme Court of Canada, if I'm going to ask the same question to Supreme Court Chief Justice of Canada, can you fix your car light? Probably not. Can you say the same words? What kind of Chief Justice Supreme Court of Canada? You don't even know how to fix a truck light? My friend, there is no rational connection. I am becoming a lawyer. I don't know how to fix a truck light. There is no rational connection. What could be rational connection? You can say me, Aamer, you have 10 years experience as a professional driver. You don't even know how to fix a truck light. Still, there was some rational connection. Or Aamer, if you're gonna say me, Aamer, write some application. Can you write some application? If I'm gonna say no, I don't know how to write an application. You are becoming a lawyer. You don't even know how to write an application. There was a rational connection. So he was speechless. The point to be noted, there should be some rational connection between the objective and the discrimination. In a given scenario, Muslim lady, I'm a prosecutor. There was a rational connection. Sir, I have done being a prosecutor, sufficient important objective. Now rational connection between the objective. Objective is again to prevent the society from illegal vote, which is rationally connected between the objective and discrimination. There was a rational connection, right? Okay. Room number 3, step 1, step 2. Computer guys, this is the important points I'm telling you. In exam, how to clear the exam. Last time, 59 out of 60 people were passed in my Canadian Constitution Law class. All people are under oath. If you're going to bring any one of the person, I'll give you $10,000. I have posted everywhere, every NCA groups. 59 out of 60 people were passed in my class last time Canadian Constitution Law. If you're gonna bring more than one guy, I'll give you $10,000 because I cannot lie at this time because 59, you got it anyway. So one more thing is very important. In the history of Canada, since 1867 till now, there are only 3 cases where once Crown always prove sufficient important objective. Always prove there was a rational connection between the objective and the discrimination, except 3 cases. History of Canada, except 3 cases. Crown always prove rational connection between the objective, because once you can establish an objective, always would be rationally connected, except there are 3 cases. I would explain in my class. One was Banner, one was Oaks itself, and one was third case was, I don't remember. So point to be noted, in an examination hall, you always prove sufficient important objective, yes. A rational connection between the objective and the discrimination is yes. Minimum impairment, heart and soul of the Canadian Constitution. Minimum impairment. Crown, lot of time Crown always fail. Based on point 3, heart and soul of the Canadian Constitution. Minimum impairment is very important. Come back. Who am I? Judge. Right? Who am I?
Judge.
You have done wonderful job, Muslim lady. Room number 1. Room number 2. Mr. Prosecutor. Wonderful job. Sufficient important objective in order to vote, because you want to trying to save, to prevent the society from the illegal vote. That's why you are limiting her Charter of Rights. Agree? There was a rational connection between the objective. The objective is again to prevent the society from illegal vote, which is rationally connected. Strong link. What is a minimum impairment? What's that mean, minimum impairment? Law should impair the right of those people as